So do you want to explain to the audience what happened?
We drove to a beautiful part of California. It's called Sequoia National Forest, which is different than Sequoia National Park.
We typed in
Just
our
for future
wrong thing on
reference.
GPS and didn't do any research.
And now we're like 3 hours south of where we want to be after we drove for 5 hours.
Yep.
Yep. And now we're gonna go check out some big trees,
Mm-hmm.
some redwoods, which we still are gonna see. So
But the sequoias are 3 hours north.
that'll be good. So
All right.
yeah.
Been driving. What is it? What are these mountains called? We're driving through the desert mountains. Desert mountains, but not sandy. But one of them looked like it was black sand. We're stopped here. We were making great time through the mountains. Jessica said I'll make a great ambulance driver. But we're stopped here. Hold on, look. Alright, see all these people just chilling here? I haven't seen anyone coming. I've been here for like, what, 10 minutes? Hey, look, a person. Maybe that's, oh, that's the lead car. That's a lead car. Alright, we're gonna make it through here.
I don't know. It looks like a long way though.
Driving on the left side of the road.
3 hours later.
We're still in the desert.
Oh, are those rocks over there? Or sheep?
Those are rocks, Jessica. I'll zoom in on them.
Like I'm hallucinating. Look at this.
So our no-plan trip has gone flawless up to this point. We're just a little bit off the beaten trail where we need to be. But it's only 3 hours. What are 3 hours in the car again? We'll get back on track after we do a little hike and get her out of the car a little bit. I think we'll see some cool trees at least here. And go explore the rest later. I can definitely say I was never planning on going to this trail. Oh look, small children.
This is so cool. It is like a jungle gym in here. Looks like a fallen sequoia. Neil is trying to get through.
Oh yeah.
See the magnitude. These roots.
Back on the road. This is take number 1. Getting in the hammock. We just set up on these huge pine trees. All right, take 1. That roll. Woo! Success. Ah. Alright, update. So we went to the wrong spot 3 hours away. Decided to eat lunch and drive 3 hours north in the hammock. Or we ate lunch in the hammock, that didn't make any sense. Then we drove and then we decided to drive down the mountain, other side of the mountain, and we're terribly late. It's like 4:50 right now. It's gonna be dark by the time we find a campsite, but we found this sweet swimming hole and it's like 95 degrees. So you know what, why not? Why not go to a swimming hole? So we're going swimming.
Look at this swimming hole.
The water is great. Takes back great. A long time.
best part about getting lost 3 hours south of where we're supposed to be.
Totally worth it.
Alright, after a long day of searching for a campsite, we found one after being turned around at Sequoia National Park. Because they closed the road at 8 p.m. and we got there at 8 p.m. through the park. So we had to backtrack, find a campsite, which we did do.
I'm very happy we have a
But she's very happy
on
now.
that note.
It was a very stressful day of no planning.
Very stressful.
Hopefully tomorrow goes a little bit easier.
But it was. There was some nice surprises today.
There were some nice surprises.
It was a little stressful.
But we'll see what the real Sequoia National Park brings tomorrow. Drive underneath this thing.
That is so cool.
Good morning and welcome to Sequoia National Park. We made it in after an interesting camping experience yesterday and we're on some awesome trails, seeing a whole bunch of cool trees I've never seen in my life, things that are humongous. Oh my goodness! That was my sister throwing a pine cone. I'm still looking for a pine cone the size of a small baby. That's what I'm looking for. I feel like a tree this big should produce a pine cone that giant. I've seen some the size of a pineapple, so I'm looking to get bigger than that. Jessica has my camera. She says it weighs just as much as a small child. Sequoia. Hello? Hello? Calling National Tree Service? Hello? Hello? This is Mr. Sequoia. Mr. Sequoia, I have found your trees. And their pine cones. They're not as big as a baby though. They are as big as a pineapple. Yeah. Yeah, it's true story.
We are next to the largest tree on Earth. It's pretty momentous.
It says over 100 feet to go around, 100 feet in circumference. All right, we found a camp for the night. My microphone broke, which is very sad for my camera. But you know, that always happens. Something has to break on a trip. We wanted to go check out this lake called Hume Lake. And we drove down here. It's a good swimming spot. I don't know where Jessica went. Jessica just like took off. She does that a lot. So I think we're gonna go swim. It looks really nice. I mean, it's like warm water. Welcome to campsite number 3. It's our last night camping. It's kind of sad, but it'll be nice to sleep in a bed again. Yeah. Kind of looks like the forest is on fire over here. I don't know if you can see that. It's like super hazy. Yeah, I think it's like smoke from the fires down up in Yosemite. We're gonna go explore one last place today, Kings Canyon, and then we're gonna start making our way back to San Francisco because we both fly out really early tomorrow morning. So that's the plan. All right, to the vehicle. Into Kings Canyon, which is apparently the deepest canyon in the world. Not really sure if I understand that correctly, but I think from like the top of the mountains all the way down to like where the bottom of the canyon is, that's where we're currently at. I think it's like the greatest distance. It is pretty remarkable. I mean, these mountains go like straight up all around us. So we're gonna go do a quick hike, and then we're gonna start driving the like 350 miles back to San Francisco. So that's gonna be a rough afternoon. At least we'll get out and get a nice hike in Kings Canyon National Park. Can't go wrong with that. Time to go hiking. This is the end of the vlog. I'm not sure how many parts this is going to be, but we've enjoyed it. We have 6 hours left in the car to get back to San Francisco.
It's been an amazing trip together. Lots of bonding. We've seen all areas of California. It's been so gorgeous. We've learned about dispersed camping, and we have taken advantage of that.
Yep.
Done some amazing hikes.
We're still good friends.
And we're still friends.
We're still friends.
Always. Always and forever.
Don't worry, I got it on camera.
I can't move though because I might flip over.